Hello, welcome to your 10-minute morning stretch. You don't need any props for today's class, but if you do have sensitive knees, please grab a blanket or a towel. I'm using a picnic rug to pop under the knees, and when you're ready, we'll come to start in a tabletop position. Bring hands and knees onto the mat. Have your knees about hip width apart here. We're going to tuck our toes under, setting ourselves up for toe pose, hips going back towards the heels. Walk the hands closer towards the knees. And you might have gotten here and can already feel the stretch quite deeply. This is you. You can stay with the hands on the mat. Otherwise, take the sit bones all the way back to the heels of the feet. Bring the hands onto the thighs. Stack the shoulders over the hips. And wherever you are, starting to bring your focus to your breath. Breathing in and out through your nose. And really staying connected to your own rhythm of breath here, especially as this stretch in the soles of the feet and the bottoms of the feet starts to intensify. Let's be here for another 3 rounds of breath. We'll be here for my rhythm of 3 rounds of breath. So just making sure you're taking those breaths smooth and slow. We've got one more deep breath in and a deep breath out. Good. Coming out of that, come into your tabletop position again. Hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Untuck the toes and just give the tops of the feet a little bit of a tap on the mat. We'll set ourselves up for 3 rounds of cat and cow, staying with those steady breaths in and out through the nose. An inhale to let the belly lower towards the mat. Tilt the sit bones to the sky, lift the gaze. Exhale, press the floor away from you, round the back, bring the chin in towards the chest. Going for 2 more rounds here. Inhale, tilting the sit bones, lifting the gaze. Exhale, pressing the floor away from you, bring the chin to chest, round the spine. One more, slow, steady inhale. And a smooth, long exhale. Meeting back in our neutral tabletop position when you're ready. We'll keep our hips stacked over the knees here, keep the thighs vertical. Hands are going to start to walk towards the front of the mat, setting ourselves up for a puppy pose. Underarms, forehead, and chest all coming down towards the mat. And you may have already reached that point where you can't get any closer towards the floor. If you are quite open in the shoulders, you may find that your forehead can come all the way down and find the mat. Wherever you are, let's stay and enjoy 3 rounds of breath, opening and stretching into the shoulders. Breathing in and out through the nose. Take a deep breath in. Stay for the breath out. When you're ready, a little bit more weight in the palms of the hands. Bring the hands back underneath the shoulders. If you are using your blanket or towel here, you can just place it off to the side. We no longer need that. We'll make our way into a downward facing dog, tucking your toes under, sending your hips up and back. And once you found your downward facing dog, go ahead and take a deep bend into that right knee. Let the left heel lengthen down towards the floor. Changing sides, bending into left knee, right heel lengthens down towards the floor. One more each side. Big bend into that right knee. Start to straighten through the left leg. Big bend into left knee. Right leg straightens. Working now to straighten both legs, but there might be a soft bend in the knees here. Grounding the hands into the floor as you lengthen through the spine to send the hips up and back. Take a deep breath in. Stay for your deep breath out. Bring your gaze to the top of your mat and slowly step the feet, maybe little steps to get there, all the way to the front of your mat. Take the feet hip width. We'll come into our ragdoll, catch opposite elbows with the hands, fold in towards the legs. Maybe take a sway of the torso side to side. Nod your head yes. Shake it no. Releasing the elbows and letting the fingertips find the mat. Start to press into your feet. Take a deep breath and reach the arms out wide. Take them all the way overhead. Maybe gaze up. Exhale, let the hands come together through your heart. Go ahead and release the hands down beside the hips. We'll take some gentle circles with the head or some gentle stretching into the neck here, letting the chin drop in towards the chest. Keep the spine long. Keep that stretch isolated to the back of the neck. And then when you're ready, letting that right ear slowly roll over towards the right shoulder. And then semicircling chin through center, left ear over towards left shoulder. Just taking this in your own time or your own pace, maybe bring that right ear back over towards right shoulder. Taking left ear back over towards left shoulder. One more either side, chin through center, right ear to right shoulder. Chin through center, left ear over towards left shoulder. Bring the chin back in towards the chest. And then lift your chin so it's parallel to the mat. Take your hands behind you, interlace the fingers. If you can't quite interlace the fingers, just create fists with the hands and bring the knuckles together at the low back. Wherever you are, take a big breath in, find length in the spine. Bend into the knees, exhale, fold forward. If you have the fists together, they'll stay. If you have the hands interlaced, let the hands fall towards the front of your room. Let your head hang heavy here once again. And then you might like to open the chest to the left. You might like to open the chest to the right. That's it. Take one more breath in. Stay for the breath out. If you have the hands interlaced, they come back to the low back and then release your fingertips down to the mat. Heel toe the feet hip width if they're not already. Left hand lands directly underneath your face. Create this triangle with the hand and your feet. Start to bend into your left knee, straighten through your right leg and reach your right hand up to the sky for a twist. Maybe gaze up towards that right thumb. Here for a full breath in and a full breath out. Right hand comes down to the mat. We change sides. Right hand places where that left hand was. We're bending into our right knee now, straightening that left leg. Left hand reaches up to the sky for that twist. Either gazing towards the left side of your room or up towards that left thumb. Take a full breath in. Stay for the full breath out. The left hand returns to the mat. Find that forward fold, maybe soft bend in both of your knees. Start to press into the feet. Big breath in. Reach the arms out wide. Bring them overhead. Maybe gaze up towards your thumbs. Exhale, bring the hands together in front of your heart. Landing here, hands together in front of the heart. And maybe letting a smile spread across your face. Take a moment to show yourself gratitude for making this time in your day for you. And I hope you feel ready to conquer your day. Namaste.